Good evening, everyone. We are just about ready to get started. But before we do, we should go say hi to everybody else. Hi, everybody. How we doing?
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
Good.
Annoyed with my ISP, but it's fine.
Well, when aren't we annoyed with our ISP?
Right.
It's one of those battles that, like, modern people simply have to have. And there's no, like, easy solution.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Good
Hello.
evening.
How is?
Better than you, punk.
Probably.
Oh, got him.
Got him.
Mr. Plum, do you require a password?
No, it's attempting to resolve connection to the server and has been for the last 4 minutes.
Interesting.
Back out, try again.
I did that twice.
You updated, right?
Hmm.
Let me try check for updates.
Did you date up?
I mean, I'm
Voice
gonna
call?
say yes.
I think so.
I agree. It's always good to know that you're dating up.
I definitely am.
I wouldn't know.
Ayo.
Got him.
Hear me out. Sound mixer. Kat, can you not lick your chops directly into my ear, please? Thank you.
Gotta get all the good sounds.
There's a good
Oh,
pussy
yeah.
sounds joke in there.
No, there isn't.
He's a
I'm
cat.
begging you. I'm literally begging you. I'm literally begging you. I'll send you any amount of money you want.
That's what good pussy sounds like?
God damn, you almost had infinite gift subscriptions, but you know what?
On
You
your
fucked it up.
salary? I think not.
Yeah, not on a teacher's salary.
So true, Queen.
Not on anyone's salary here. Actually, I have no idea.
It's true. Vandal could be fabulously wealthy and we'll never know.
I will tell you that lunch ladies are not swimming in wealth.
What?
Are you sure?
I know, right? Shocking.
That's crazy.
That sounds false. Oh, I did want to change that option.
From this moment going forward, I'm going to assume that Vandal is fabulously wealthy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I waited for a sale for Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, correct. Wait, is it actually on sale now?
Yes, it's 10% off.
I'm telling
Wow.
everyone.
The kid who was complaining about it in my class got it free from Game Pass, I think.
It's on Game Pass?
I don't know if it
I
was on
don't
Game
think-
Pass or PlayStation something. I don't think it was like free forever. I think it's like try it free.
Probably,
Mm.
they probably had a free weekend because I know they came out and said that will not be on Game Pass because of how much work they put into it. It's not fair for the people who created it. Like, here, you don't have to buy it.
I mean, that that makes sense to me. Also, the game is good, so like,
I wouldn't know. I don't have it yet.
Karish is 10% off.
Oh my gosh. What is
Save
that?
$6.
Ooh.
What if I don't want you to show me those? So, Fantasy Grounds added this thing where I can see like active people on the table or the characters, but there's not show me the characters but not the active people on the table.
Well,
don't-
now Bryn is here and Plum is here, so
Yes, so Plum has not chosen Bren yet, so Bren is not active, quote quote. Now he is,
Oh, yeah,
and now,
I saw that.
yeah.
I
So-
thought maybe it was just because I had canceled out so many times it was just messing up because of my internet.
No, that's a new feature, and I like that it keeps the characters in the character sheet or in the party sheet on the desktop, so I can like see who I'm working with.
Yeah, but I'm less thrilled about it showing the user.
Yes, I would like to turn that part off, and I don't think you can.
Because some users show more information than they want out.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my username is the same username that I've used everywhere else.
Hmm.
Okay.
We learn so much about Vandal every time we see his username.
Mhm.
A whole extra letter.
Mm.
Would anyone be willing to do me the kindness of reminding me what the fnuck happened last time?
Bren got.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
No.
As a cat. Sorry, as a deer and then a cat.
Yeah.
the non-canon deer, there was actually a canon cat.
Canon cat.
Yeah.
Man, if you could have turned into a cannon cat, that might have gone differently.
Sounds like weaponized ass.
Hey, you leave my college nickname out of this. Did anything else of import happen other than Bran getting his shit rocked repeatedly?
We found a Dwarven temple? Temple?
Yeah.
Probably a temple.
Yeah, it was it did say temple because it said Temple of Clan Firekin on the door.
It's true.
And we found spider webs, and then we found the spiders that went to those spider webs.
Well, you found some spiders.
Well, maybe they were. I guess they weren't the ones that made those webs.
You don't know.
Sorry, that was an assumption of mine. I am sorry.
Honestly, Karish, you know what they say about assuming.
Well, it's about spiders, and we all know that I deal in spiders.
You do exclusively deal in spiders.
I should have been a spider person in this campaign.
So aside from that, I will reshare the map with you all just to force you to be on it. So you don't have to dig through your files again. So, I believe we ended the combat with the spiders in this room and then called it an evening. I don't believe we did anything after that. So,
Yes.
with those spiders vanquished, you take a moment to breathe. What would you like to do?
Oh, when you hover over characters now, it shows them in the top corner.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw that. So you
I
can
like
see their
that.
pictures.
You can also
Yeah.
see their health bar clearer.
Oh
Yeah. I guess that's more useful or whatever. Or you could zoom in super uncomfortably close.
Or increase the size of your token.
No. I said what I said. Stop! Oh, okay. Well, alright. Punch, you've grown.
How do I undo it?
I will
How
also
high?
unlock your tokens. I reserve the right to say freeze at any moment.
So, if I remember right, you said there was kind of a path through the webbing in the previous room.
Kinda, yeah.
Sort of. Is there the same sort of deal going on with this room?
Yeah, the webbing in here is less severe. There looks to be a number of, and by a number I mean two, very large sarcophagi or coffins or some such. They appear to have been opened, and the contents strewn about the floor
Ew.
unceremoniously.
Who up rattling they bones?
Didn't even have a ceremony.
Okay. Alright. I'm in mode of Pathfinder. Yep. Alright.
I'm convinced.
Is it like a whole ass skeleton on the ground?
There are multiple skeletons on the ground.
Are all of the pieces there?
You're gonna make a check for me.
No.
Whole ass skeleton.
A nature check. Did I freeze again?
No. Maybe.
We didn't.
I didn't hear you.
Make a nature check.
Ah.
That's all I got.
There are enough pieces for at least 5 people in here. Probably more.
Okay.
And there's only 2 sarcophagi.
The sarcophagi appear to be significantly larger than your standard.
Like taller and wider?
A little bit wider, taller, deeper. So both of the lids have been shoved to the side. If you kind of lean over, you can see that they go down a ways.
Is there any inscription or anything on the sarcophagi?
You read Dwarven?
I don't read.
That's fair.
I think there's 2 of us that can read Dwarven.
Yeah, I'd be able to.
I don't know where my languages are, so
That's a good question.
Here lie the faithful souls who constructed this temple, bound to spend eternity in the halls they wrought.
Your languages are on the notes tab.
got it.
So, I guess it's just all the people who worked on this temple.
And
And I
it
think-
goes down a ways.
Yeah, I think they're being literal. All of them.
Can I, like... Can I peek over the edge? Do I at least see, like, other skeletal remains?
Yeah.
Does it look like somebody's been digging in here?
Kind
I'm
of.
asking, oop, rip. Oh no, the whole layout's bunked.
Oh,
There we go.
She's back.
Oh.
I'm the GM now.
According to my stream, you are, yeah.
According to mine as well. All right, take it over. What are we doing?
What-
You know,
yeah,
the
what's
crazy
happening?
thing is, you look into the sarcophagus, just a bunch of chickens.
Whoa,
Live French chickens.
they're
Oh.
they're Frenching.
Yeah, nope. PG.
They're Bach and tongue.
Yeah. You look down and it's just like, "Bok, bok, bok, suck it in." Bok, bok." Crazy.
That's what happens when Karish turns her camera off.
Bad news. I don't have a chicken stat. block.
Yeah, roll a
Carisha's
straight
phone got
wisdom check
keyboard.
to see how
Oh.
racist you are against the French.
Me?
There's no check for that.
Yes.
No.
the
It's
answer-
just a flat roll.
Oh no.
The answer is
Inc-
still yes.
Incredibly.
Oh,
Still incredibly.
Why is it a wisdom check?
To know if you're wise enough to be racist against the French.
You,
Right.
you think at least 2 times a day about the fact that they just got absolutely rocked during World War II. At
Mhm.
least twice a day.
Being racist against
Well,
the
once
French
for
is
each
your
war.
Roman Empire.
Okay, that was an internet-wide joke, right?
The Roman Empire?
Not the Roman Empire. Never mind, I didn't ask. Thank you.
The joke about the Roman Empire is some people's Roman Empire. Think about that.
I won't.
And you could just follow that chain to infinitum.
Thank you.
that's Latin.
Mhm.
Very good.
Ad infinitum.
Suck my dick, barbarian.
So, you've found this. It's probably like another story deep, each of these coffins. So there's room for a bunch of people, but it does look like someone was digging.
Ew. Okay. In both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Predictably, none of these bones are fresh.
Great.
They
I
look-
think I like that.
They look like they've been there for a minute. Rizri appears to be at the door.
I assume the door is closed. Is it also a stone door?
It is also a stone door, yes.
Cool. I would like to try to listen through the stone door.
Could you
Why not?
make a perception check for me? Hey.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Oh.
You hear this, like, whooshing noise, which I need to learn the skills of Pathfinder. Rizri, also make an Arcana check.
Okay.
It does seem to be magical in nature. It is not necessarily a sound that you can readily identify, but you don't hear footsteps or laughing or anything like that. Just a strange whooshing noise.
This one hears magic whooshing.
Since I'm probably sticking close to Rizri, can I also have a listen at the door
You may.
if it would make a difference?
You also hear this whooshing sound. Ponch, I do not believe you are trained in Arcana.
I'm not.
Then I will say that you may not make an Arcana check.
Okay.
But you put your ear to the door and whooshing. That's weird. It doesn't sound like water or anything.
Okay.
This door is cracked slightly, and you can see a sort of gently pulsing light. Sort of like if you have one of those stupid Himalayan salt lamps, and it just kind of slowly fades through the different colors. But it's only blue.
And that door is the only door out of here?
It appears to be, yes.
I don't think there was a door in the other hallway.
Seemed to be the you came through the only door that was available.
Yeah.
It's food time.
Indeed.
Pardon the kitten. As he screams for sustenance. It's a lovely door that you're staring at. It's nice and smooth stone.
Last time I went first, I got embarrassed by a goblin. Somebody else can go first.
I'm gonna
I'll
just
go.
Oh. Go for it.
Sure. May I open this, please?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not like so stuck that you have to but like you gotta put a little oomph behind it. And as you step in, there is this fairy lights, I guess, just these kind of twinkling, spinning, swirling motes of something throughout the room.
I'm gonna guess I have no idea what this is.
This
If anybody
is
else does.
not a phenomenon that you have seen before.
Can I do a Arcana check to see if I recognize that?
Yeah.
No, I know nothing tonight. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Anybody else trained in Arcana or Religion could attempt to identify these lovely creatures.
I am trained in religion.
Go for it. You know that sometimes in places where the dead are interred, it's not their full soul, but it's like pieces of, parts of, sort of like how you can always tell when enough people have been through a field or whatever, because there's like footprints or trash or those sorts of things. It's just these kind of wispy remnants of persons. And as you look around the room, you have shelves upon shelves upon shelves that look like single occupant cubbies that house an entire skeleton. In the center of the room is a large stone monument, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I see.
It looks to have at one point been inscribed, but has been defaced and smeared and otherwise disrespected.
Does this also look to be in Dwarvish?
The initial carving was, but it is no longer readable.
Okay. Bren, can
Yeah.
I get you to look at this for me?
Mm-hmm.
It's worn down, but maybe you could pick out a few words.
I'll give it a shot.
Bren, make for me a perception check. Specifics you can't make out, but based on like the placement of the actual letters and the spacing and its multiple columns, this is probably a list of names. Probably everyone who is buried in this room. And then smeared across in what you hope is paint, is some other text.
I can't read this.
Unfortunate.
Rizri, as you step towards the door, a collection of these wisps kind of merge together and loosely... Oh, not that one. That one. Swoop sort of in your way.
Does it look like a dwarven form?
It looks like a kind of teardrop shape. It's just kind of drifting around.
Is there anything written? Like, can she look around and see if there's anything written on that door?
Door appears to be unadorned. Unadorned.
And it's just like floating in front of her. It's not like attacking her or getting up in her business, right?
It's sort of up in your business, but it's not actively attacking you, no.
Oh, what Do I? Great question. She's just going to like hold out like a claw, like she's extending a hand to the wisp, like not threatening or anything, just kind of like you would for a handshake.
It feels. It's probably a hard sensation for Rizri to describe because the sensation that I was about to say is cold, but that's probably not a common sensation for Rizri. But it's like a little bit burny, but not hot. It's not pleasant. And the closer you get to it to reach out, the more it starts to like agitate.
Yeah, she'll, as soon as it starts to show that it's agitated, she'll pull her claw back.
And then it calms down again.
This one and friends are not here to disturb rest. We are in search of something stolen from us. And she will be saying that in Dwarven.
Okay. The creature does not seem to react.
She will take, like, not a full step, but just, like, kind of scooch forward towards the door. Just testing to see what it does.
If you start to step towards the door, it will agitate again.
Then she'll step right back. This one does not think Belle is behind us.
A couple others kind of materialize.
Oh.
Kind of drift around the room.
And it seems to be that they're just curious.
Is there an insight skill?
There is no insight, but
There's what was it? That's I think perception is used.
Does perception cover insight?
I was looking to see.
Tell whether
There's
something about a
another
situation
one.
is suspicious. Yeah, so I guess that would be a perception check. Man, it's weird that they keep ending up in front of you whenever you try to go someplace.
yeah. Is it specifically around? So it's not. Is it now just whenever we're moving in the room? Or is it mostly at Rizri?
It's kind of all of you.
But
They
there's
are.
not one for each of us.
There isn't one for each of you, but they are generally getting closer.
Oh, our tokens are locked. I see.
I know you said it was like more like the shape of like a teardrop thing, but are like they the size of a dwarf? Or are they like medium sized?
They're probably about basketball sized. I made the tokens bigger so that they're visible.
How sturdy does the door look?
It is made of stone.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
barely. Officially, these creatures are tiny in size.
Hi. Can you understand me? Wiggle back and forth if you can understand me. Does it wiggle? No, okay. Alright, we're doing so well.
Oh shit.
No other...
I'm gonna try the door.
Yeah!
It's initiative.
Nice! I'm so excited. Never mind.
Great.
Great news, Paunch.
Yeah.
You don't go first.
Okay.
This wisp. As Paunch goes for the door, they all immediately start to agitate, much more severely than they did before. And Zoma, you can see it like extrudes a tendril and tries to slap you with it.
Rude?
Ugh.
Absolutely
Extrude.
not. Fine.
Whap.
Don't have to be so. Shut the hell up.
Shut
It
the hell up.
begins.
Second attack.
No. Absolutely not.
This is
No.
ridiculous.
Didn't even give me a chance to raise my shield. Did you roll 2 4s
Yeah, I sure
on a
did.
D4?
Sure
yeah,
did.
This is
you fucking
Out
did.
of fucking control.
And
Somebody
for
come get
its
this man.
last action, it is going to stride away.
This is. Yeah, I bet it will, coward.
To there.
I can't.
She got so frustrated that she muted herself.
Yeah, I did that on purpose, you tool.
Punch. There's
Yeah.
some weird spirit friends smacking the shit out of your friend.
Punch him.
Get him.
Yeah, I hope they can be punched.
Uh, uh, uh.
I'm gonna try.
Give him the business.
Okay. First action stride.
Yes. Where is the combat thingamajig? There it is. Let's make sure I'm targeting that one.
You doobie.
Doobie-doo.
And
Well.
you like that sometimes.
Yeah, flurry of blows, and then that's a 7 and a 3, right? It's not 2 7s. My highest rolls. It's my highest in my mid roll.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh boy.
One of them
Yay.
hits.
Okay.
Yay.
Chuck, look at that.
One more attack,
That's true.
Ah, damn it.
and that's my -1 because I attacked twice.
Correct.
Ooh.
Well, damn. All right.
Get him.
Get out of here.
You
Go
Yeah.
Go
rake,
on, fuck him. Go
Ain't
on,
afraid
fuck
of no
him.
rake your
spirits.
claws through this creature, and it kind of wobbles and vibrates and then dissipates.
I wobbled it.
Hey, don't you wobble it.
Be careful.
I wobbled it.
They're gonna gobble it.
They're gonna gobble it.
They might.
Someone else can do that.
Oh, Alec, you're the GM again.
They all disappear, and
Nope.
we're French the whole time. That's why they were so annoying.
How much experience did we get?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
You experience the low quality of the French.
Wow.
Wow, okay. You are absolutely racist around the...
Oh,
yeah.
sacre bleu, get fucked.
Okay. Alright, that's enough of that.
Depends how the dice roll, how
Ugh.
angry I become.
How racist towards the French you become.
That's all completely up to Torque. Completely up to him.
Anything else for you, Punch?
Oh, sorry. No. Sure.
Why it got blood?
Because it died. Death markers.
Were they just little light balls
Hey, it's
full of blood?
green.
Hooray. Whoa, hello.
I'm gonna slap something. We'll see how
Yeah.
this works.
Blap.
It's not your turn yet. First off, Bren, you see this strange, wispy creature standing in front of you. Floating in front of you, rather. And it's like, huh. Ain't that weird? And then some tenderly bits come out and they swipe at you.
I'm gonna call the police. At this point,
Nice.
yeah. Motherfucker. And another 4, I'll kill you.
You're not allowed to roll d4s anymore. We have to roll them. You can
Thank
roll that
God.
4. No other 4.
Hi, Rizri. The wisps are angry.
I'm angry too, but for
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It was so promising.
Oh no. Moment of silence. Harisha's internet.
Funk also saluted.
Good.
Thank you, Funk.
yeah,
Oh,
Welcome
hello.
back.
You spooked.
okay. I'm just gonna, I don't know, smack things, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sure.
Girl wobble it.
I'm a goblin.
I'm a goblet.
We don't have to pay royalties for that joke, do we?
Not unless we sing it.
He doesn't sing it.
He does.
Oh, I wouldn't call that singing.
That's not singing.
I'm sure
would-
legally he would be required to.
I would prefer to call that...
They played that at the staff party, and it was... I know to cringe is to be free, but I almost cringed through my chair.
Did Karish
That's not
freeze
something
again?
you play at a staff party.
Hey. They didn't ask me.
That belongs in a wedding for
A museum.
millennial white people.
It's true.
It belongs in a museum!
I don't think it's that old. You can put the electric slide in there.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
It's 1 action, 2 action.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Yeah, you breaking in the cat bed, buddy?
Well, you wanted him to use it.
He got stuck in it already.
He
You
gets
can
stuck on everything.
do
Yeah, he laid
That's
in
what
it,
he does.
and then he made
Boogie, boogie,
biscuits, and then he decided he wanted to walk away, and then it went with him.
Oh.
You can shove your biscuits right up your ass.
I'll fix it later.
Flaky.
Hey,
Oh, get him!
Oh, get
Oh,
him!
let's
Good.
go!
boogie, woogie,
Oh,
woogie.
good. Okay. Took forever for it to. I'm just like, I'll just go very slowly on my turns, I guess.
You were building it up like a Dragon Ball Z spirit bomb.
Ugh.
Takes 4 episodes.
Lend me your power.
Ooh.
So that's 2. I will smack it again for the negative thing.
Big ol' smack.
Give him a smack.
Yeah, oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeet. Sorry.
All gremlins.
We didn't make gremlin sounds.
If they were goblins, they'd beat my ass.
It's true. Although that wisp did beat your ass.
It's
Okay.
beating my ass.
The police are on their way, Torque.
Listen,
They're-
one of us has to roll well. I guess it's
How
just
long
me.
is it gonna take? They're right up the street.
It's true.
It's their trike division. They're on a tricycle.
Got it.
They're not an emergency line.
Bren.
He will plant his feet and rub his hands together until there's a little spark, and he's gonna cast electric arc at this guy.
Ooh, he's spitting.
So can it jump to the other one from there?
Does it say how far away they have to be? Or
It
can
does
be?
not. It does not. An arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You deal electricity damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. There's a range of 30 feet.
Wow.
It just
So I
doesn't
assume-
say.
So I assume both of them just have to be within 30 feet?
That... Hmm.
The vagaries are what messed me up with the deer last time.
It's
but now
true,
they're to
it's
my
true.
advantage.
Yeah, I guess because both are within 30 feet. Go for it.
Do I just roll a d4?
So they have to make a saving throw.
I assume that's true, but it doesn't say it.
It does.
It does.
In the defense field, it says basic reflex.
Ah, okay.
So if you target both of our friends and then click the save button.
Is that the...
You might have to drop it, like open up the magnifying glass
Got it,
to
got
see
it,
it.
got it, got it. Yep. Save.
Both take half.
Okay. I simply start to cry.
Did he just lick your beard?
He stuck his nose in it.
Okay.
So
Heyo.
that is 2 actions.
Okay. And my second action will be, I will plant my feet again, puff out my chest, and run in the opposite direction.
Okay. As
And
you run
behind punch.
away, nothing happens. Hi, Zoma.
Hi. So Earth Wisp 1 is after me in the combat tracker, right?
Yes. I
Okay.
mean,
Earth,
he's at
Wisp,
the
and Fire.
he's at the top of the list, so he will go after you. But
Okay.
that starts
So
the next
I'm
round.
gonna try to eliminate that duder's out of the turn order. So my first action will be to run up to it. So
Okay.
I may smick. My second action is going to be to smick
A smick.
Do so.
with my +7 to smick. I'm not targeting it because I'm very smart. Was that a critical?
Nope.
Did you say no?
Yes.
rude.
It's not a critical.
No, I'm still
Rude.
offended.
They should be knocking on the door at any minute now, Torque, just so you know.
Okay, now it is.
Listen.
um.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna swing swung again. I'm upset.
Do it one more time. Watch it be a 20.
I can't.
Oh.
I'm out of actions.
Right.
What's one more action among friends?
It's a free action to cry.
It's a free action to shut the hell up.
Yeah, you should be hearing the boot steps of the tricycle police coming up the drive as you speak.
I think it's just Orin. Stomping around over there. I guess that's my turn or whatever.
Okay. This man didn't like that.
Great.
He's gonna pick on someone his own size.
You're
Oh.
so lucky. Attack of opportunity, not a thing.
I mean, it is a thing, you just don't have it.
I
punch.
know. As soon as I get it, it's over for you bitches.
Oh wait, it's my turn.
Yeah, he used all his actions to move.
All
Oh.
of them to get the hell away from me, coward.
Oh.
You
Uh.
you smacked it pretty hard.
Fuck 'em.
Okay.
I tried $1 for every time I heard that.
Fuck 'em or smacked him pretty hard.
You smacked him pretty hard.
I'm gonna throw a dart at this guy.
I'd have like $17.
Yeah, yeet. Ooh, get him.
Nice.
What do your darts look like?
I don't know,
Don't.
man.
Don't just say darts.
They can be throwing stars if you'd like them to be throwing stars.
They look like Shurikens.
Nice.
Weeb.
Yes.
You also
Who
Punch,
I was Jane?
pull out a fucking throwing star and huck it, and it slices through that wisp.
A bunch
Nice.
of blood comes out.
It's true.
Bloody wisps. I'm gonna run up to this dude.
Okay.
Get him.
Blood.
Second
You
action.
bloody wisp.
I'm gonna punch him.
Well, that'd be his third action because he moved.
Ooh, he punching.
So that's my second attack, though. Yes.
Yes.
Ma.
Oh.
You.
I got
Oh.
robbed.
Fantasy Grounds is being shitty tonight.
Tonight.
Hi, Rizri. It's smack time.
Fantasy Grounds has made it its fucking mission on Earth to rock our shit.
And I'm so delighted. Oh no, Rizri.
Oh.
Oh no, Rizri. Oh,
That's
dear.
it. I'm actually calling the police now.
Can we turn off karmic dice?
It's a Baldur's Gate 3 reference.
Thank you. Oh.
Hello, police.
Gosh, that was half of her hit points.
You know, I get to see it in slow motion though, so.
Oh
Okay.
Hello,
no.
police. Yeah, what's the emergency? My DM is being mean to me.
Hi, Punch. Smack.
Hello.
Call 311.
That's fair.
Also
What do you
smack.
mean this line is for emergencies only? This is an emergency.
No smacks for Punch.
Critical miss. Does that mean I punch back?
At this juncture, no, but
Oh.
maybe
Maybe
in the
later.
future. Who knows? That'd be cool.
There's-
It would
They said
be.
they're coming to arrest me.
Because you keep calling them.
I called them 4 times. That's it.
We only have so many tricycles.
State issued tricycles.
Some of them are bicycles, but that's only because a wheel fell off. It's really an defective bicycle.
I have to write it like into the
They're
side
just-
so the balance is right.
It's like offset.
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
one has
it's
to
doing
be-
it. It's thinking.
That one has to be the double. So like one person's hanging on to the person writing it, so all the weight is just Oh, she
There we
getting it.
go.
You
Get
got
him,
it.
Rizri.
Get 'em. Hey.
You swipe your claws through the wisp, and it dissipates, leaving a tiny blood smear.
Okay, so do we think that the goblins face this? Are we still convinced that they're using this as their lair?
It would seem to me they would have to get past these,
Right.
unless there's a secret passage we missed. I don't know if this automatically happens, but I'll pick up my darts. Or my dart.
Is your dart one of the things that you can recover? Yes, because it is a thrown weapon, not ammunition. Yes, because it is a thrown weapon and not ammunition.
I still have 10, by the way. I don't think it used it up.
So when you used it, do you see it added a check mark?
In my actions, or
Yeah, in your actions.
I don't see anything like. Oh yes, okay, yeah, I see that.
That it's just marking off those uses. I don't think it'll pull it from your inventory.
I see.
Because for Ghosts of Saltmarsh, we used to have a specific add-on to Fantasy Grounds that would do that. But yeah, if you go pick up your dart, then you can just uncheck that.
Oh, okay.
And for the most part, I think you can just do that, and you don't have to like ask about it unless you're throwing darts in places where it might be difficult to recover them. For
Okay.
instance, on a boat.
Sure.
But yeah, you can just do that. And I'll trust you to be a Boy Scout about it.
Okay.
Other than that, I have unlocked your tokens, and you are free to move about once again.
How much time would pass to rest up to fully heal?
So the short rest is 10 minutes. Which I believe is also the duration of the treat wounds action. We're gonna pull up archives and methods real quick. Do not make that noise while you are against my back. That's weird.
He's busy.
Do. Spend 10 minutes treating one injured living creature. The target is then
Because I was going to suggest, since we're all pretty beat up,
yeah.
we should Probably not rest in here if it's going to be a long time.
You don't want more wispies?
Seems like a bad idea. That's all I'm saying.
Gosh.
I can't show it on the map, but as you have dealt with the larger wisps in here, the kind of blue shimmers have died down to almost non-existent.
Okay.
Does that make us feel better? I guess that was a question to the group.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna tell you how that makes you
I'm
feel.
not asking you, okay?
Considering they just
Go-
attacked us.
Make up your own rules.
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
We could take a rest in the previous room, I guess.
Yeah, if that's good with everyone else.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know where my core rulebook got to.
Hmm?
I'm trying to see how much healing treat wounds does by itself. Because... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So it's just... It's always minimum DC 15. Got it.
Oh.
And then if you are further trained with healer's tools, you can opt for a higher DC for more healing. I believe Zoma also has some expendable healing.
I mean, I have lay on hands that I could do before we rest.
I have soap.
I also
And-
have soap.
Your lay on hands uses your focus points, correct?
Correct.
Which you can also then meditate for 10 minutes to restore your focus points and use them again, that sort of thing.
Yes.
So if you all want to sit and rest until you're full, it's sort of... It's going to happen regardless. It's just however you want to do it is going to determine how long that takes.
So Bren does have healer's tools.
Mhm.
Can I treat wounds on Zoma?
Yes.
Okay.
Make a medicine check for me.
Oh. 9.
Okay.
Instead, I get stabbed in the leg.
No, that's a critical failure.
Isn't that 5 or more?
No. Critical failure is 10.
Okay.
So you would need to roll
A 5.
a 5.
Got it.
So I think that just doesn't do anything. If I'm reading this correctly. Mr. First Aid. First aid. Ha 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 ha. So, administer first aid is the one that you do if someone is dying or bleeding.
Yeah. Treat wounds is all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, so I think while you aren't actively hurting anything, you are... You don't,
Nothing happens.
yeah, you don't give her any hit points.
Sick.
Which feels not great.
Are the tools also consumed?
No. I'm not seeing anything in the tools about having
Yeah, I just can't
uses.
do it for another hour.
Oh.
Well, that creature.
Well, doesn't it take that much time to perform the check?
The check is 10 minutes.
Okay.
So while you couldn't try with Zoma for another hour, you could try with someone else.
Sure. Can I try to treat wounds for Rizri?
Sure. Make your medicine check.
Also bad.
Yeah. Did you see you need to be using treat wounds, not administer first aid?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're all a medicine check.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
at 15.
Which would not be a critical failure, thankfully.
No. You would have to math out to a 5 to get the critical failure.
Yeah. Which can only happen if I roll a 1.
Why would you speak that out loud into existence?
I'm gonna treat wounds on punch.
Great, now it's my turn. Okay.
Oh, so
Well,
close.
still nothing happens. I'm gonna treat wounds on myself.
Huh?
Yay!
Okay, so you recover 2d8 hit points.
I would like to point out that Bren just spent 40 minutes doing this.
And you
Have you-
regain 7 hit points.
Have you been laying on hands in the meantime?
That was going to be my follow-up question.
You absolutely can have, yeah.
Great.
You're just following behind me as I fuck it up. You're like, well. I'm literally doing the Patrick, like, open sesame. Well, that's
Patrick.
all I can do.
That's Mr. Miyagi.
What?
That's Mr. Miyagi.
No.
Um,
I'm not gonna elaborate further. Just no.
with my last section of 10 minutes, I will do an additional lay on hands on Rizri. So I am down to 1 wound. And Rizri goes up 6 HP.
Okay.
And currently has a +2 bonus to her AC for 1 round.
Okay. And then, I mean, Bren spent 40 minutes doing that, so you can have taken 10 minutes to refocus and have additional casts.
Wait, what is heightened?
It scales with your level.
Oh, okay, so it's +1. So,
Well, I think it heightens eventually. I don't believe it's heightened now because you are level 1.
okay. How do I know when it's heightened?
Main abilities.
I guess these are also things that I can look up.
Yeah, I think that's... It heightens as you level up. So, like, when you're level 2, you'll get 2d6. I think. Focus pool, and can spend 10 minutes using your focus activity. Focus spells, here we go, are automatically heightened to half your level, rounded up.
I see. Okay.
So
cool.
that you cast lay on hands at level 1 currently.
Yep.
So at level 3, you would then cast it at level 2. So you would then get 2d6.
Got it.
Cool. Sweet.
Thank you.
Yar. Yeah, so people are saying the champion is like the better quote consistent healing because you can just rest in between and you have no chance of failure. So it sounds like, yeah, if you do beef your medicine check, you just don't get to heal someone, which...
Faffing about with needles and syringes and such.
I guess.
Not faffing about.
I put this band-aid on. Do you feel better? No.
So,
Walking around with your fancy gills and such.
Zoma, you've got, for the amount of time that Bren spent attempting to heal people, you've got 3 more lay on hands if you'd like it.
Yeah, I used them on me.
All of them?
No, I used 3 of them on me, and I used 1 on Rizri.
Oh, you just used all 4?
Yes.
Okay. So if you would like to take more time, that puts us at 40 minutes.
Do we want to
So-
take more time?
She asks to the group.
Maybe once more. I'm missing 8 hit points.
I will say, I've been doing some reading and doing some looking at things, and Pathfinder in counterbalance is assuming that you spend the time to heal back to full between fights,
Oh, to full.
or close to full, because especially as Bren levels up, if he decides to train in medicine, he's going to more consistently pass those checks.
Get good.
If someone becomes expert in medicine,
Listen.
you can opt for a steeper DC to heal people even more. So, non-magical healing is pretty common. So I think the encounters are just expecting you to use it. For what that's worth to you.
Okay, then I guess we should take the time to heal to full.
Aye, Captain.
Zoma, how many hit points do you get per cast of Lay on Hands?
6.
6. So one more cast could get you and Rizri to full.
I'm okay with missing 1 hit point. I'm gonna regret saying that later. But
And then, well, so 1 would get you and Rizri to full, and then 2 more would get Paunch and Bren both to full.
can I
So,
split hands like that? Can I split it?
I thought you could. Can you not? I haven't read it.
It's if you use lay on hands on a willing living target, you restore 6 hit points. If the target is one of your allies, they also gain +2 status to AC for 1 round. I can't
Ooh.
split it. It's not like D&D Paladin.
I see.
It's not a pool I draw from. It's just you get 6.
Interesting. Okay, then I take back all of my statements. Spend them as you will.
Shit on. Wrecked them.
Are they
Rizri,
not-
you're at full now.
Merp. Oh, wrong way.
And then I guess we'll spend. And Ponch, how much you said you're missing 8?
Yeah, I could just do one more if
Okay,
that's...
so we'll take 20 minutes. Okay. How are we feeling?
Thanks for the magic hands thing.
Yeah, of course.
I forget. Zoma, have you described what your lay on hands looks like?
I haven't. So whenever she reaches out, she has kind of a neutral color palette, dark blues and things like that. But whenever she does this, her hands glow with like a red on her palms, but it emanates a gold. And there's a little wind effect, you know, for fashion. So wherever she tries to treat the wound, will also glow a little bit of gold, and it's cute.
Indeed. Okay. Suitably bolstered.
Indeed.
What shall you do?
I want to go in the next room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stick close to Rizri since we both need the light.
It's true. I'm gonna get yelled at by a kitten.
Ponch, would you like to go first?
Sure, if Rizri will come with me.
Oh, you have
Yep,
the
I
light.
will. Sorry, I'm still fighting with technology. so-
Yeah, no worries.
I will
figured you
follow
were.
silently.
All right, I will open the door.
Okay. You have to push on it, but it's not like so stuck that you need a strength check.
Okay.
You can see that there are a whole bunch of like grubby handprints in the bottom half of the door.
Oh, well.
Okay, so they
We should have
have
looked
been
at that
coming
earlier.
from here.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you didn't really get a chance to.
That's fair.
just
Ponch,
assumed
in
that
here
there was
is
gonna
an
be
alarming
light.
sight.
Yeah,
You see all of these round shapes on the floor?
I do. Are they
Those are like
eggs?
human-sized cocoon
Cocoons.
shapes.
Oh.
Are they moving?
Make a perception check.
As soon as I find it again.
Oh, go on, get him.
They do not appear to be moving.
Do not appear to be moving. I see.
To Ponch's eyes, they are not moving.
What do your fish eyes see?
Not a damn thing.
Punch, what do your fish eyes see?
Nothing
I
don't
that's
know.
above water.
Everything but right in front of me.
Garsh, Mickey.
So-
Gorge.
Is there also kind of a path of through the webbing in this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the webbing in here is. I lied. Anyone that's trained in nature, make a nature check.
Train.
Absolutely not.
Trained in nature.
Does anyone want to count?
Yeah, it'll have a T next to the nature skill.
Do I see anything special when I look up? Can I see the ceiling?
You can see the ceiling. you see the single largest spider. No, I'm kidding. It's a
Rude.
stone
I would not
ceiling.
be surprised.
You don't see Queen Goma, like,
No, the door would have slammed shut behind us.
it's true. And you would hear this awful, like, sound.
And we don't even have a slingshot, so we're screwed.
Zoma has javelins.
Huh?
Bren has a gun.
Then we need the slingshot.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of noises. What am I doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're
We're
okay,
looking
nothing.
at spooky
What the
room.
fuck was that sound?
Can I do a perception check just to see if I see anything in this room
Sure.
besides dead bodies?
Don't trust my fish eyes.
I have cat eyes. I feel like
Those
they're
are better.
more
For some reason,
adapted.
Don't have dark vision.
Nope.
Those are better.
So yeah, you examine the room. It's very clear that this is no one trained in nature. That's hysterical. Oh no, Brent is.
So true.
He just doesn't want to help.
Well, I mean that is in character.
Last time I helped, I got my ass kicked.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you're standing right by the door.
What did the
I'm
people
ready to fucking run.
that can see
Get
in the
'em.
dark see?
That's also true. So the perception check shows you that there's a number of like broken down bits of masonry and other such stonework. There's this large kind of raised dais over here that looks like it probably served some sort of ritual
Over where?
over there
Oh.
to the south of you. And as you are looking around, actually underneath Paunch are kind of the broken
Nice.
remains of some stone pews. It looks like this was probably a more organized worship space. Those of you that can see in the dark, it's the same. It's a bunch of stonework.
Fucking nerds.
There does appear to be a door on the south wall.
I can curse again, Ryan. Don't come for me.
Ryan paying your rent again?
Someone has to, you know?
It's true. It's not gonna be me.
Anything else in this room that is remarkable or...
No, not really.
Yeah, no, I trust standing on this thing.
I'm gonna do a good old door listen.
It's a very important thing. You do not hear anything. The door is warmer. Yeah, as you have approached, so since you've been walking around, right, you can see your breath. Fucking cold outside.
Oh. Yes.
And as you've been getting deeper and deeper into this temple, and now that you're at this door, the ambient temperature seems to have warmed to the point that you can no longer see your breath.
What a
Is
treat.
this a stone door?
It is a stone door.
There are
the
no.
grubby handprints. Sorry.
There do be.
Are there any cracks or anything in the door, in the wall, or anything that where light's coming through? Anything like that?
Not in this one, no.
Okay. Shall the door be opened?
Fuck it. We ball.
I opened the door.
You see what looks to be two sort of fonts or water basins, still full of water.
Yes, Times New Roman.
these two fonts lead into a stairway down into like a lower section that then steps back up to a door. And there appear to be the shattered remains of some moldering chests on this far wall.
Anything left?
Make a perception check. There's nothing really worth, like, inspecting. There's, like, some rotting leather that maybe once held a boot shape. There's some moldy and moth-eaten cloth. It sort of looks like a whole bunch of clothes got stored here.
Okay. Gross.
Dwarf clothes, I assume.
Probably about that size, yeah. Did you fart?
No.
He did. Don't look at me, cute. You stink.
I'm probably gonna do a dumb, but Rizri's going to stick her finger, like just the tip of a claw, into the water.
It's wet.
Does it look like it's stagnant water, or is it like crystal clear, nice, pretty water?
It's crystal clear, nice, pretty water. Which is unexpected.
I don't like that.
You know, these are very ornate stone basins, but they are built into the floor.
Any reason we shouldn't continue?
Unless there's writing somewhere or something like that.
Doesn't appear to be. This is clearly some sort of room that had a ceremonial purpose, but the purpose is lost upon you just by looking at it.
Anything that you would know of, Bren?
Bran, you can make a religion check. Yeah. The rite varies from times. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk. It varies over time periods, and different clans have different sort of translations to it, but you do know that there is a sort of like preparation for burial rite. Typically, there's a they set the body down, strip all of the clothing off, give it a good clean. This is especially important for like fallen soldiers. Make sure that there's not anything unpleasant lying in wait, those sorts of things. Make sure they're really dead. And upon second inspection, that lowered square area also is very slightly sloped from the center, so like all of the water would run off into the corners. It seems like this was a place that those to be interred were prepared for burial.
Mm. Yeah, I relay all of that.
This room is also a smidge warmer than the previous one.
Ooh. Alright, I would like to slowly open this door. We're going bold and brazen. I'm not listening.
Bold and brash.
Okay.
Oh, I'm afraid of this room.
This door opens, and you can see... it's not giving off light because I'm a goober and forgot to make it do so. But a large vat of what looks to be molten stone bubbling away in the center of this room. There appears to be a smaller, like, knee-height pool of magma down in the south of the room, and some statues that have little bowls that they are pouring molten stone into bowls at their feet, and then it appears to empty somewhere. Also in this room, you see a bunch of goblins that immediately turn to face you.
Oh, no.
I opened the door slowly. I was nice about it.
Okay, slowly doesn't mean quietly.
Can I rip the door off?
It opens in.
Okay, rude.
Bren is short. He doesn't know what's happening yet.
That's alright. Zelma doesn't know what's happening either. Sorby?
You can see that the goblins, before they were so rudely interrupted, seemed to be interested in this ornate pedestal table of sorts here in the north. And then this helmeted goblin, which is about as tall as Zoma, speaks.
No, I'm just a big goblin.
I don't understand your accent.
So he spoke at you through a helmet.
And none of us understand him.
Thank
they
you.
called- I think they
You're
called
welcome.
me bluff on being a big goblin.
Goblin?
Do you see Belle anywhere?
Do I see the bell?
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see.
If you do not answer him in a manner that he finds satisfactory, it's initiative.
My only
That
method-
is not a manner which is satisfactory to him, and so
Of
therefore,
conversing.
it is initiative.
Did he understand me?
Paunch.
No.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm initiated. I'm talking shit and getting hit. I will say, they could have picked a better text color for that background. That's my one complaint.
For the, like,
the-
tooltips.
For the dice.
That'd be too easy.
That's
Well, damn.
uncommon common.
Stop speaking wingdings.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's just
Not
friend zone
zippity
language.
zoopity zop.
Oh. My immersion is broken.
My immersion.
Hi, Bren. You're first. You can move through your friends for free.
All right.
You can't move through me. We're not friends.
Oh,
Pardon
get
me.
shit on.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
All right, hold on. And I pick up the dwarf and I throw him.
Oh, sorry. Let me lock your token movement. So that was 5, 10, 15.
And I'm gonna cast gun.
So dumb.
Favorite spell.
Fuck. Pardon.
I'm gonna do it again.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Oh, you're just gonna leave again? Based.
Got it. Okay.
That's the tactic.
Amazing. Thank you, Bren.
All right. I have a question.
What is your question?
Well, first I have a, can I go here and use 2 of my movements? 2 of my actions to move.
You may.
Okay, I be running. My next question is,
Oh no.
how hard is it for me to pick up a goblin and throw it? What can I use to do that?
Your hands.
It sounds like grappling.
Is that a feat?
No, that's hands.
God damn it, Vandal.
No one can use her feet if she wants to. You don't know what she's into.
Whoa!
She's mad goobin with the gooblin.
Nobody's gooming.
But we are goobing. This is a learning stream. I'm learning.
I'm learning a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. We should.
You have to have at least 1 free hand. You attempt
I
to
got a
grab a
free hand.
creature or object with your free hand.
I got feet.
You attempt
Is
an
Oma about-
athletics check against the
Is Oma about
target's
to go to work?
fortitude DC.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Make an
You're doing the
athletics check.
job. You're getting the job done. Yeah,
Oh,
do
dear.
that foot job.
Excuse me?
No context.
I don't.
Don't. I already paid my price. I yelled that. I'm right by my apartment hallway. I paid for that already. Don't make me pay twice.
It's recorded.
Forever.
I think 3 times.
You know what? Not the worst thing I've ever said on camera.
What?
You're right, unfortunately.
So does he have to make a fortitude save?
I don't know.
Makes a check against the target's fortitude DC.
I think
what's a
you have to ma-
goblin's fortitude DC?
I mean, they
Please
get a +7 to
enlighten me.
fortitude saves.
For fucking what?
Torque, in this moment, you have to decide as a storyteller how secretly in defeat this goblin is.
Stop projecting.
I was given the moniker of Toes Guy years ago. I've accepted it. This is your decision to make. This is not about me, this is about you.
Nice deflection.
DC is given value +10. So his fortitude DC is in fact 17. So
He can, in fact, get fucked.
you have successfully grabbed this goblin.
Alright, now what if I want to throw him? Into the lava.
Wow. Waka waka.
Well, so if you do that successfully, he becomes grabbed. Fuck it. We're having fun here. I'm gonna have you make another athletics check with... Take a +2 circumstance bonus.
Oh,
Because-
crap. How do I add that?
In the modifier box, type 2.
Nice.
Okay. He's gonna get one chance to try and wiggle. Which will not make him not graved, but it will at least throw off your throw enough to not have him hurled into the lava. So he gets to make one athletics check. He going? Is he going?
Yeah, yeet! Yeah, he's going into the fucking lava.
Yeah,
like
yeet.
a piece of trash. Absolutely not. This did not go well.
He's dead. Get lavaed, idiot.
I'm content. That's all I need.
Damn right.
At some point I will look up how that's supposed to work, and it probably won't be that easy in the future, but I want to keep this moving. So that's what we're doing for now.
Thanks. That's the end of my turn. I can die now.
Great job.
Please don't kill me.
Too late. What's your speed, my friend?
Oh, not the blood smear in the lava.
2 actions to walk forward. And
I need
he
to start raising my shield more.
goes a smack with a... Nope, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna raise a shield.
Huh, okay. Alright. Chump.
Yeah. So he currently has a temporary +2 to his AC, which I don't see anywhere. There it is. Okay.
Cool.
Hi, Paunch.
Hello.
Get him.
There's a big goblin with a sword and a shield and some armor.
I can't see a damn thing.
You should have a torch.
I can't see
I-
shit.
I can only see the one next to Zoma.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. How much movement do I have?
There's
think
no
it's-
light in this room. Punch
Interesting.
physically can't see.
Interesting.
20. Yeah.
I mean, Punch has the light attached to him.
But no other. Yeah. This must be dark lava.
Spooky, spooky. That poor goblin.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That's
Whoa!
Whoa.
that's nice. That works. So I used 5 movement.
Yeah, completely forgot that lava makes light. Because I guess I just assumed that exporting it to Fantasy Grounds would do that for me. Silly me.
Okay. Actions. I don't have like a shove or a kick, do I?
I believe you can shove as a modification to an attack. I think that makes an athletics check.
Okay. And how far would that go?
Trained, climb, force open, grapple, high jump, long jump, shove. It is dependent on your success, but as a if you get a normal success, you push it 5 feet.
Okay.
If you get a
Okay.
critical success, you push it 10 feet.
Okay.
This also is about as tall as, like, your mid-back.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to. Why did it?
We'll put you in a square. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll run up to this dude. Does it matter where I am to get them flat-footed? Do I just have to? Does it have to be 2 people next to him, or is it?
You have to be adjacent from an ally, like directly opposite an ally, and the ally has to be able to make a check.
Oh, opposite. Okay. I don't think I could pull that off.
Not without a second action.
Yeah. This will be 2 actions, I think, because I moved 5 to get through the door.
Oh, because you were a step behind Zoma.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be action 2, yes.
And then flurry of blows.
Get him, ass.
Okay. That's it for me.
It's Rizri.
All right.
Ooh, get him.
I'll just go there. I guess. Let's see what the rest of it was. Got my character sheet back then. There's my speed. 20. I'll go ahead and stop on one more. Finish my movement. And I am not 100% sure how. I assume for electric arc, all of them have to be within that 30 feet range.
I believe that is what we've decided. So, our other goblin friend would be too far for you.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and or try to. Electric arc.
It's a good spell.
Have to. Alright,
Zap.
Because I think the other thing I want to do takes an action. Yes, it does. Alright.
Does this still do half damage even if you only hit 1 target?
Yep.
Okay.
Because he succeeded his save.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
First, take a step forward. Zoma,
Yes.
what is your bonus to will saves?
+6.
So I need to beat a 16. And you do not speak Goblin, correct?
Nope.
Okay. After stepping forward, this goblin is going to attempt to demoralize you.
Okay.
So he's just like shouting something at you, and it seems vaguely threatening. Can anyone tell me what skill intimidation is tied to? Is it charisma still?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So he doesn't have training in intimidation, so he's just gonna yell.
Not very good.
Hey, does a 2 beat a 16?
Weirdly enough, it doesn't.
Huh.
Soma's also probably feeling pretty good about herself.
Yeah, she just hooked a dude into lava.
Seeing that that's not working, he's going to just shoot you with his short bow.
Great. Good choice, bud. Never mind. Stop it.
Woof.
Use your words.
Why use word when arrow do trick? Well, there's a lot.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's what we like to fucking see, okay? No more max damage bullshit, uh-huh.
Round 2. Hi, brother.
Fight.
Hello. Womp womp. Oh. Womp na 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 na.
Bren, you do not have
This is
25 feet of
walking
movement.
What do I have?
20.
Shit. Why are these rooms so big?
Because dwarves made them.
I'm a dwarf and I can barely walk around in this motherfucker.
Well, they're compensating.
So true. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, you casting gun again?
I like your gunshots.
He's got a 20 AC, it's fine.
You know what? Fucking get shit. Fuck you. Go to the other one.
Get him.
Bullets are flying. So many bullets.
Somewhere, dude.
At least 2.
Bren, how many shots do you have left with that, my guy?
3.
Okay. I believe that's your 3 actions
Fucking
as
all
well.
I got.
Hi, Zoma.
Hi.
There's a big man in front of you. He's got his shield up.
So if No, I'm gonna stay here. I want to be a problem for this. Fuck it. I know what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Get him. Go get him.
He's going to use his shield block ability for that, and as you smack him, he puts his shield in the way and manages to partially absorb the blow. But you, oh, Paunch, you've become Lorge.
Oh, my bad.
How dare you?
Paunch is going to consume the
It happens.
hobgoblin.
But you do significantly dent the shield. You have damaged it
Fuck that shield.
pretty significantly.
Alright, in my last action, I would like to raise my shield.
Okay.
And a little tap. The kiss.
You have a thing for that, right?
That's a little personal, but
Like a
yes.
checkpoint. Okay. So, Zoma,
Yes.
this hobgoblin is going to
Sure.
attempt to trip you.
Dick.
So he is going to make an athletics check, and I need you
Oh.
to tell me how much damage did he take? He took 4. Okay. I need you to tell me what your bonus to reflex saves is.
Reflex 3.
So he has to beat a 13. Meets it, beats it.
So what does tripping me do?
So, as you swing and get your shield into position, Zoma, you're not used to people fighting dirty.
Sure.
And so he just grabs the bottom of your shield and yanks it up, and you braced yourself behind it, and so you just go, and you fall prone.
Oh. That's not good.
So you... Where's prone? Prone is in here somewhere. It's gotta be. There it is. Boop.
That feels bad.
Well, if he was a critical success, you would have taken damage.
No. This still feels bad.
Sure, but these are also all things that you can do to the other people. So, first action to trip you. Second action...
Can I use my shield block to do anything against that?
Shield block is expressly damage.
Okay. But do
Okay.
I still have my shield raised?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... You are simply prone and would be considered flat-footed. So, like,
Got it.
he's gonna get a +2 to his attack against you that he's about to take. But,
Okay.
you also get... Like, without standing up, you take a -2 penalty to attacks and things. But you can still use shield block.
Got it.
So he takes his +2 to... Is he still targeting you? He does. So he's gonna swing.
Icky.
Oh, it did it automatically. I'm sorry. So that's... He only got a +8 to that, so that is a 22. But,
Yeah,
to know.
my AC's 20.
well, I put a +2 in there because I didn't assume that
Oh.
it would parse it automatically, but it did. So
Okay.
he only rolled a 22 to hit. So if that had been a critical, I would have removed it. But small smack,
Okay.
and then he will raise his shield. And that is the end of his turn. Punch. This man just bullied Zoma to the ground.
Is Zoma still prone?
Yes. She will have
is
to
there-
take an action to stand up.
Can I help her stand up?
That's a great question. Help. Is there a help action? The aid action? If she were being, like, tied up or held down, yes.
Mhm.
But because all she has to do is spend an action to stand, no.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
So I
not
could-
being kept down or anything. It's just she got her feet knocked out from under her.
So I couldn't use an action to get her up.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well,
Seems like a help up.
in that case, while that guy's doing his shenanigans, I'm gonna run around behind him.
Okay.
Now I'm punching.
I believe flanking gives you bonuses. Creature is flat-footed, so you get a +2 bonus to the attack.
Okay.
Not to be that guy, but would he be flat-footed with Zoma on the ground?
True.
To flank a foe, you and your ally must be on opposite sides of the creature. A line drawn. Da-da-da-da. Both you and the ally have to be able to act. You must be wielding melee weapons or be able to make an unarmed attack. And you can't be under any effects that prevent you from attacking. So, Zoma can attack while she's prone. She just gets a -2 to it. So, I appreciate you rules lawyering me, but I'm going to say yes, she can.
That's a sensible question. Flurry of blows.
And you get a +2 to both.
Punch.
Um,
Ooh.
Yes.
which his AC is technically 20 at the moment, so even with your +2 to both, I believe you hit with both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice.
Fuck him up.
Cool. Yeah. Third action. Might as well go again. All right. Punch.
Alright. So, first action, I'm going to go into my cascade stance,
Mm-hmm.
which my most recent action was. Oh, actually, I don't think I can do that because no, I did. I cast a spell.
You did.
In a different fight. So I get. I don't think I have weapon specialization, so it deals 1 extra electric damage.
Cool.
Which is not on my sheet anywhere, so whatever. Because it changes depending on what type of spell I use.
Ah.
It's funky like that, but it's only 1, so I don't have to roll a dice or anything. And then 1 action, 2 action to walk up to his face, and 3rd action to hit. Not hit. That's fine.
Womp. Do you still get to keep the thing?
Yes, it is they changed it apparently because it used to be you had to keep redoing it, but this one I can stay in it until I say I'm not in it anymore.
Dope.
Just if I want to change what type of extra damage that is, like say if they were resistant to electrics or whatever, I would have to cast a spell and go out of the stance and then back into the stance.
Makes sense. Our smaller goblin friend is going to run over here.
Oh, would it have hit with a 19? It's flat-footed?
Well, it is not flat-footed for you because you are not flanking.
Fine.
But also no.
Fine.
No for both reasons. And then Paunch, you're getting shoots. Okay, maybe not.
No, I'm not.
Okay, maybe not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no. No shooting for Paunch today.
What about Bren?
I mean, probably not.
Probably not.
Get him ass, buddy.
God damn it.
You haven't done the spit yet. Do the spit thing.
With all of his friends right there.
Yeah, do the spit thing.
What a fucking sentence.
Do that.
Right.
Do that spit thing that I like.
Yeah,
Show them the spit.
do that spit thing. Do that spit thing with
You
all
know-
of us
you know-
around. Just do it.
Like, I think Paunch is actually saying that at Bren.
Do the spit thing.
Do it.
Do the fucking spit thing!
You remember that spit thing you did? Yeah, do it. Just hop one up.
Spit in your hand! Spit in your hand and throw it!
That's disgusting. Oh! Wiggly boy!
I guess I'll go. I'll go bap, 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 bap. And then I'll go. Excuse me! And then fire my gun.
Please.
Ooh, it teetered on that one.
I know, I saw it.
Ugh.
Damage. Damage.
Not the war chanter.
Kerchoo.
Kerchoo. All right, and that's all I got.
Zoma will stand back up using
Okay.
her first action. One more minus two, please.
As you do that,
Fucking what?
he might be a bitch. That's no attack of opportunity.
You can attack of opportunity on somebody standing up from prone.
Because it is a move action.
Alright, hold on.
A creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack or leaves a square.
Fine, I'm kicking his shin. He's getting down here with me. I'd like to trip him.
Fuck him.
Are you, instead of standing?
Yeah, fuck him. We're both gonna slug around.
All right. To make a trip action, you have to make a athletics check against the target's reflex DC.
What I got beat. Never mind.
Interesting. If you attempt to trip someone and you critical fail on it, you fall prone.
I'm already prone.
What
Fuck
happens
it.
if you're already prone?
You fall double prone.
Alright, I'm no longer going to try to stand up. I'm swinging my fucking sword at this man.
Okay, I believe you get a -2 to that.
Putting my fucking shield back up.
Oh.
Someone just fucking squabbled around on the ground for a minute. That's all that happened. Okay, wait, I'm elated. I threw a goblin into the lava.
You're awesome.
Never mind. I'm great. I'm
You're killing it.
fucking rad. I literally.
Let's see here. Zoma, you're on the ground. You're less of a threat right now. Ponch, you're being real annoying, my guy. My bud.
Yeah.
My dude.
I do that.
Get swung on.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to hit my friend?
Yes?
I don't think you should do that.
Why not?
Because I'm going to Glimpse of Redemption.
What if I want to hit him anyway?
Are you going to go through with it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. Punch now has resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus your level.
So he has resistance 3 to slashing.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put a -3 modifier on his damage.
Okay. After the damaging effect is applied, the enemy becomes enfeebled 2 until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Enfeebled. I think I have that one. Beep. Can I just put this on again and turn it into 2?
I don't know.
No.
I think we benefit more from it being enfeebled rather than stupefied right now.
Okay. What does enfeebled mean?
Fuck if I know, dude. I did know at one point. Hold on. I'm sorry.
You are physically weakened.
Take a status penalty equal to the condition value to strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based melee attack rolls, damage rolls, and athletics checks. Okay, so he takes a -2 to the swing against Rizri, because also he doesn't like Rizri. Is it automatically gonna do it? Let's find out. Doesn't matter. It is automatically gonna do it. Fucking dope.
I say it should.
Get enfeebled, idiot.
Well, that's what. So that was 1 action, 2 action, and 3rd action raises shield. Hi, Punch.
Hi. I want to trip him.
Um,
How I do that? It's a ground party.
it's a ground party. Trip, you have to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Against his reflex DC. Which is... $16. So that is a success. So he becomes prone.
Idiot.
Screw that guy. I'm gonna
Yeah,
run over
fuck him.
here and punch this guy.
As you leave his range,
Oh.
he is going to swipe at you.
Okay.
Look at him go.
Did he go?
I don't think he went. There he goes.
Oh, that's quite a go.
It's -4.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, because he gets -2 from prone and -2 from enfeebled. So, yeah. Gross. But you do still take some damage as he catches you in the back. Ooh! In the back of the heel,
Wow.
which hurts.
Almost cut off his fucking foot.
Jeez.
He wants them toes.
Fin? Flipper?
Jeez. Flurry of blows. Flurry of
Disgusting.
blows.
Alright, so for your first hit, hold
Yes.
shift while you roll damage.
Okay.
You just fucking punched his head off.
Good. Good. Fuck him. I'm gonna hit him again, even though he's already dead.
Yes, thank you, Oren, for taking a screenshot of Fantasy Grounds Unity.
He's helping.
He's doing something.
Excess. Yeah, sure. All right. That's me done.
Okay. Ponch is currently just punching a dead goblin without a jaw. Just
Dragging him towards the lava.
Yes. Take out the trash.
Hi, Rizri.
Hi.
There's a hobgoblin on the ground.
He doesn't have a reaction,
He does not have a reaction, it's true.
so if you wanted to wiggle around,
Well, I don't really need to wiggle around. I just
Not on
wanna-
the ground
I
with
wanna
us.
Stab at him. I want to stab at him. And I'll hit him. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button because children are distracting me. And then he'll take. Well, he'll also take 1 point of electric damage.
He'll take death.
Rizri stabs him in the chest, and then there's a as he cooks slightly.
It actually restarts his heart momentarily before he bleeds out.
Nice.
I'm not done yet. Have a God of War moment from Rizri.
oh, I hope that one goblin
We're
didn't have the
done
bell
when
on
I
it.
say we're done.
We are looking for something.
It's true.
All right.
Oh shit, are we?
This man have anything on him?
The hobgoblin?
Mm-hmm.
He sure do.
What's he got?
He has what looks to be a letter.
Oh. I can't read it, can I? Because it's in fucking goblin, isn't it?
It is largely in Goblin, but you do see, I guess, I guess you can stand up from prone if you want.
I do.
In large text written at the bottom, the whole letter is written in this very kind of flowy, fancy cursive. It is significantly nicer than you would presume a goblin would write. And it's strange. There are like some snippets of common words which you aren't sure if the person writing the letter just like didn't know the goblin word for it or if there's no goblin translation. But you do see Blind Oracle listed. You do see the name Gauntlight. And you do see the name Rana.
Sorry, what were these all on?
These are on the written letter that the hobgoblin seemed to be carrying. In one of his pockets, he also appears to have a wrapped piece of fabric that is perhaps yay long, sort of cylindrical in shape.
Is it the bell?
Sounds like a bell.
You can unfold it.
Yeah.
Inside is a bell that looks to be made of fine silver.
I have great news. I chose the right goblin to throw into the lava.
Apparently.
That is good news.
Also, I have the bell.
That is good news.
Even better news.
Zoma, do you share the information that you've gleaned from the letter?
She does.
Here, I'll unlock tokens. Rizri and Bren, the name Gauntlight rings a bell. Can I have both of you roll a history check? I don't think history is a skill.
Nope.
Is society for local history?
Society.
Yeah, you would make a society check to recall knowledge about local history.
Society.
Okay. We'll see what...
I rolled a 14 for society.
I hope that's good for society. We'll see what Rizri rolls.
It all depends on if it gets us closer to communism. That's right, making stances on Twitch right now.
You sure are, bud.
Make a stance on your own Twitch, bud. I'm not about to get not red flagged.
Got him.
Okay.
Alright, am I rolling society? Sorry. I
Yes,
had a
please.
Husband came home, so.
Damn it, husband.
Society.
He's also
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
fighting with the internet. So.
Oh,
Ah.
Identical.
Yeah.
We got identical societies.
Probably between the two of you, you do remember that Gauntlight is familiar to you.
society.
Vandal, you have, or Paunch, rather. You've never heard of Gauntlight a day in your life.
Your society is half of my society.
Bran Rizri, that lighthouse that you saw in the distance that was abandoned years ago. It's named Gauntlight. You might also remember, perhaps not, it's been a while, Rizri, you did see that there was a light in that lighthouse.
And that was Gauntlight was the lighthouse,
Yes.
right? Was the old lighthouse. Okay. She'll share the information with the rest of the class.
Mhm.
Gauntlet is. Remember old lighthouse we saw when we left?
Yeah.
That is Gauntlet. It is old, abandoned. But when we left, I saw light in it. Perhaps more goblins?
Anything about Rana?
You do know Rana is the name
Was
of
that his?
the bell.
I was gonna say, was that his
Oh.
son as
Yeah,
on our
that's the bell's name.
quest?
That's right.
Oh,
Sorry.
the bell's name.
Yes, the bell has a name.
And sorry, go ahead.
The blind oracle that's not the one that met us in the tavern, right?
I mean, the Oracle met you in the
The
tavern.
Oracle. Okay.
And like,
Did
There's
she wear
only
a mask or
one.
something?
right?
As far as you know, there's only one. The Oracle and the Lady Mayor, Lady Morgana, work closely together.
The Oracle usually hides their face, though, don't they? Or it's like
Yes, you have not seen the
what,
Oracle's
deeply
face.
hooded. I could be blind.
I don't remember if the Oracle told you Rana's title, or if he just told you her name.
The sleeper, I think it was.
Yes, okay, then he did. Yes, it is Rana the Sleeper. Those of you that are standing closest to this ornate pedestal, there appears to be a glass box on top of it that has one side that opens. Inside appears to be some sort of roundish vessel. Like the inside is shaped to accommodate something.
Like
Um,
the bell?
Bell shaped.
no.
Okay.
Bren, you also probably become slightly more somber when you realize what this room is. Because this room is the burial chamber. And you would know, being a dwarf, that when dwarves die, they are returned to the stone.
Hmm.
Typically in a giant vat like that. There does appear to be a pour spout on this side, and like a handful of metal bowls that have some etchings along the rim.
Can I read them?
They are runes and not letters.
Got it.
If you would like to attempt an Arcana check, you may.
I would prefer somebody else did.
Fair enough. If anyone else would like to attempt an Arcana check, you may.
I'm okay at Arcana.
Rizri, you are the best at Arcana by a significant margin.
I figured she studies the magic.
The runes along the rim of these bowls are wards against heat.
So, take lava and pour them in the bowls, and the bowls would not melt.
Potentially.
She's going to kind of trace a claw along the, just kind of outlining them as she's studying, because they're all in Dwarven, right? Or are they in like magic rune language?
In my 5e setting, I have always presumed that magic was bound to a language that people spoke. And I've been thinking about that, and I don't think that that makes sense. I think magic probably has its own unique language.
Okay. And since her training is in magic, she's had to train with magic, she would probably recognize them.
Yeah, and so
so
especially with Pathfinder, because there's 4 disciplines of magic, I would say there's 4 different languages of magic. This one, however, happens to match the one that you're trained in, which is Arcane.
So, so yeah, she would kind of trace her claw along the runes, kind of muttering under her breath as she's figuring them out. Look at the bowls, look back at the lava, look back at the bowls. Like, these are wards of heat. Maybe to scoop some hot rock into? Prevent bowl from melting?
Mm.
Bren would probably know that, right?
At this point, you've sort of extended beyond Bren's knowledge of funereal rites. I don't know that he's necessarily attended very many. And certainly he's never heard of using the lava that returns his ancestors to the stone. Theoretically, it's possible, but then again, this is a different clan.
And there's a smaller pit to the south. Is there anything special about this one? Anything to see there?
This one appears to be a much lower, I mean, the pedestal itself is lower in the ground. This one only comes up to about your knees. And, the level of the lava in the bowl is significantly reduced. This stone basin is also carved with what looks to be similar shapes to the ones around the metal bowls near this one. But there's also interspersed with a couple extra. And if you ask your fuzzy buddy to come over and identify those for you, she will tell you that there's the wards against heat, but there is also preservation of heat.
Can you stop grabbing my sweater? Thank you. So, we got what we came here for. Do we want to continue?
Bren is standing in front of a vastly ornate door that is shut. But it has fancy carvings. There looks to be gold inlay. It's a very fancy door.
I think since we got what we came for, we should head back.
I mean,
If
we made
this
it.
is
We made it this far.
I don't mind
this
continuing.
is not just temple. This is a resting place for clan. Do we want to disturb them more than we already have?
I would
What
not.
if she is going to look at Bren? What if adventurers go into your clan burial and disrupt your ancestors?
My ancestors locked me and my father out years ago. I really don't give a shit. I haven't been a part of a dwarven clan since I was 4.
Were there any tall tales of what would happen? Any warnings of, well, don't go in there?
Nothing that I can think of. If
Uh,
I came all this way to get my ass kicked, and there's gold behind this door, and we walk away now.
Bren would also tell you that while clan burial sites are typically sacred, they're sacred to the clans that keep them. So, the fact that no one's heard of Firekin would imply that perhaps they have all died out, in which case, even other dwarves probably aren't going to bat an eye if there happens to be things of use in there. The dwarves are an exceedingly practical people.
Yeah.
The elves would be fucking pissed. The dwarves, no one remembers these people. Fucking take the hammer.
Bren's gonna push the door open.
The door does not open.
Bren's gonna examine the door to see if he can figure out how it is open.
It appears to have a lot of the same designs and motifs as this fancy altar.
So... lava?
Lava cut in
Are there
rocks.
parts on the altar that move?
There's this like glass cube on a small pedestal, and that has a swinging door on it. But aside from that, it does not appear so.
Is the door opened or closed?
The door is currently opened.
I guess I will close it on the altar and see if it does anything.
Nothing else seems to happen.
What sort of writings and stuff are on this altar? Are those the Arcana ones, or are these just different?
The inscriptions and things on this altar appear to be decorative. There are not any runes or language to speak of.
You said there were
And-
cups around the middle
Yeah,
altar
They're
or the middle
like-
pit,
bowls.
and they come off. They're not attached.
Yeah, they're just like on the ground. Looks like they've been
And-
kicked over a couple times.
The bowls are the ones with runes.
Correct.
Okay. How many bowls?
7 or 8.
Does it look like we have to fill this cube?
If you pick one of the bowls up and take it over to the cube, it doesn't look like you would have any way to pour the liquid in and keep it in there, because the door is on the back face, like facing
Oh, I
you.
see. Okay.
And even if you could keep the liquid in there, it's not a big enough cube for you to get the bowl in there and tilt it. It like just barely fits in there.
Can I take one of the bowls and go over to the vat and try to fill it with the magma that's
Absolutely.
in the...
There is a pour spout that somehow seems to still work, and as you turn it, a small flow pours into the bowl. You feel no heat on the bottom of the bowl, and the runes along the edge begin to glow a dull orange color.
I will turn the spout off, and I will take the bowl back to the altar and put it in.
Mhm.
And then close the door.
As you do that, the whole cube begins to glow with this dull orange light, and you can all see the door across from the altar also begin to glow with this dull orange light. And it seems to almost melt into the ground and then disappear. And inside you see a very ornate treasury of sorts with, you know, a very fancy carved floor, and it looks like things organized and set aside for storage / sorting.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, if you think this is okay, I'm okay with it.
He's already looking and picking up things.
There appears to be a number of items around. There is a... No, that is not the right thing. Whoops. Please hold. I put the wrong item in here. Items... There we go. There is a finely made sword presently on one table. There looks to be a piece of folded cloth on another. Another table has a bunch of bottles, most of which seem to have shattered or evaporated, but two have survived the test of time. There is a shield on one table, and then the last table has a handful of, like, assorted bits and bobs.
How does the sword look?
Looks finely made, but smaller than yours.
Okay. Anyone opposed to me picking this up? Can anyone else use the sword?
It's just like a long sword, short sword, right?
If it's anything, it's a short sword.
Oh.
Here, I'll even slap it all in the party sheet for you.
Thank you, Oscar, for freeing my hand.
A lot of unidentified thing.
Do they all just say unidentified item?
Yeah.
They
Except
do.
for short sword.
Boo. Well, good to know that most of these things don't have non-ID names.
Not a fine buckler.
Buckler?
That's what they called me in high school.
No, it's not.
Torque, shut up. You're ruining my joke. Large claw. That's what they called me in high school.
Man of many names.
Large claw, first of his name.
There we go. So everything now should have a non-identified name.
Yay.
Well, Paunch is probably interested in the large claw.
Brittle rod. They called me in high school.
Oh, no.
What does the large claw do?
Looks like it is. Claw's probably about that big. But there's also some iron fastenings and chains and bits that looks like it could be affixed to something. But identification is, I believe, a downtime activity.
Let's get these all in a bag. I'm looking at these chests.
I look at Bryn again and I say, "Are you sure this is okay?"
It's fucking fine.
If you
If
say
they wanted,
so.
if they wanted it that bad, they've taken it with them.
I guess that makes sense.
I take it back. Rizri, can you make an Arcana check for me?
I sure can. As soon as I bring my character sheet back up.
Okay. You deduce that you can determine the nature of all of these things. It's probably just going to take you like an hour. Which you can do now. You can throw it in the bag and do later.
I mean, she's gonna see what the group wants, like if they want to sit there for an hour or just, smash and grab.
Well, it is warm in this room, right?
It is. It was a little hot in the previous room. It is a comfortable temperature in this treasury room. Magically so.
I guess we could take the time to identify and heal up and all that stuff. Since it's warm in here. I don't know. That's just an idea.
No. Warmth is great.
Bren, as you're digging through the chests, you also find the coinage that is listed on the party sheet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
The silver and copper pieces?
Yep.
So 50, 50, 50, 50. 500, 500, 500, 500.
Which, once you've determined who gets what, I can click a button and it will just do that. So, Rizri, are you going to identify your items?
Yeah, I will sit there and do that while everyone else heals up, because at least she doesn't have. Well, yeah, she didn't get hit, so.
Mm-hmm. So, it takes Rizri about an hour. So, and Bren, counting coins takes a while. So, we'll say you have 40 minutes. And everyone else, you have 60 minutes to do with as you please. Which can include repeated uses of lay on hands if you'd like.
How's everyone looking? Oh, Paunch looks sad.
Can I treat
Yeah.
Paunch's wounds?
I don't believe an hour has passed yet.
Okay.
I will do 2 lay on hands for Paunch.
Thank you.
Of course. I will do a lay on hands for me.
Interesting, you can go negative wounds, that's fun.
And 1 for Bren. Paunch, are you okay with having 1 wound?
Totally.
Yeah, it makes me look hard. Tough.
You want to see how I got the scar?
Fucking Joker.
Say
Jesus
it just
Christ.
like that, too.
So yes, I have identified all of the items in the party sheet, if you would like to take another look.
Oh, but
Comfort and coziness. Shit.
Overwhelmed.
Overwatch.
No.
No, no.
I played this morning.
How'd that go? That good, huh?
Okay, so can anyone else use a shield or a buckler?
Not I.
I don't know what the
Um,
hell that means.
Who can't use a shield or a buckler?
I would not because I need my hands for magic and stuff.
I don't think Bren has the proficiencies for them. Well, it's probably in combat. Do you need proficiencies with shields?
You can cast a spell with somatic components using your shield arm, but you lose the buckler's armor class bonus until your next turn. You cannot make a shield bash with the buckler. So, like, you can use it, but if you don't cast a spell, that's the only time you can quote-unquote raise it, I guess.
Um,
Or you just lose the additional AC.
yeah, so the buckler gives you +1 AC versus your shield gives you +2.
Does it give you +1 to your, or does it give you +1 to deceit to feint, whatever that is?
So
Oh, that's cool.
While you have it raised, the glamorous buckler grants you a +1 item bonus to deception checks to feint. So it gives you the shield bonus and that?
So, to feint is an action that you can take in combat, where you attempt a deception check, and if you succeed, it's flat-footed against the next attack you make.
Mhm.
So this particular buckler gives you a +1 to AC because it's a buckler, and bucklers do that. But because it's a fancy magic buckler, when you make your deception check to feint, it also goes and you get a +1 to your deception check.
Interesting.
And so if you feint and you succeed, they're flat-footed for your next attack. If you critically succeed, it's flat-footed until the end of your turn. With this shield, if you succeed, it's also dazzled for a round. So it's a slightly better buckler. I think dazzled gives you yeah, if vision is your only precise sense, which for most player characters that is true. All creatures and objects are concealed. And so you have to make a flat check when you attack, or you just missed.
I like that evil damage is a thing.
Good damage is the thing.
That's silly.
I believe you can do good damage.
Not yet.
I think you could do it with lay on hands.
Is that considered good? It just says damage.
Maybe it depends on where your powers come from as a champion. Like, do you have gods or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, do you have an evil god or a?
No, I believe she's a good god. I think. I don't know.
So it would be considered positive damage because it damages undead. If you were a champion, there aren't evil versions of champions. The core rules assumes that you're playing a good guy. But I believe the writing on the wall is if you were playing a champion of an evil deity, you would deal negative damage instead. So you could heal undead and hurt people.
Nifty.
Yeah, because that definitely they have that negative energy heals undead thing or
Yep.
undead things. Because I have another character that is very good against undead.
Nice.
And then the sun rod I thought was really funny because it's just a glow stick. And that's why it's listed as a brittle rod, is you snap it and then it glows
Is
for a
it-
couple hours.
This +1 short sword. Is it a small short sword or is it medium? Because apparently that's a thing.
Do they? I thought they were like they don't really have sizes for different where it's like halflings can't use certain weapons because halfling. But I thought in Pathfinder it was just kind of sword. But I could be.
The assumption is that it is for a medium creature. That is not a short sword for a small creature.
Okay. Yeah, because apparently there's also damage difference.
Interesting.
Like the small is a D4 and the medium is a D6.
In 2e?
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing.
Okay. That just sounds incredibly noodly, which smells of first edition to me. But if that's what you see, then I will believe you.
I
on the
may not
short
be
sword-
correct.
Yeah, on the short sword description in the chat, it only has 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
Or in the party sheet.
I'll
Yes.
take it.
Sounds good. Should probably
Um,
take the buckler too.
Zelma can hold on to the buckler,
Are they
but
more?
I don't think she will use it because the shield just gives a +2 to her AC. and she can keep using her weapons, and she still gets shield bash, she's not going to be fainting very often
Right.
because she wants to be the bruiser.
There's
And-
also no law that says that you can't sell items.
It's true.
Sure. And Rizri can't
Um,
use it. She needs her hands. Yeah.
Well, so that's the
I'd be
joy of a
interested in the
buckler is you
runestone.
can have the buckler and still have your hand.
But you don't get the AC of the buckler if you cast a spell that round.
Sure.
Not even unraised or anything. So if you want it, it's yours. And it's just
Nah, I'm good.
there if you need it.
Okay.
Because fainting, I don't
Mm,
think I would have the action economy to do fainting.
yeah.
Other stuff that I have to do to get some of my stuff.
Your action economy is fairly specific at the moment, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could take
Like
it just in
most
case.
of my spells take 2 actions, and then to go into my stance is another action. It's another action, so it's like
Well, for the very first round, if you don't attack first, you get a +1 to your AC. And that might be worth it just to hold on to.
But you were interested in this runestone?
yes, I would like the runestone. I don't know if I can make runes out of it, but I'm sure I can find somebody.
What does this mean? I'm reading the runestone. What does this mean?
So,
So
in Pathfinder, the assumption is not, oh, I have a +1 longsword, but I just found a +2 longsword. Upgrade, throw this old one away, now I have a new one. The assumption is you have an item that you start with and you upgrade it over time. So you need
And
runestones
there are
to
different
apply.
kinds.
Yeah.
There's like you can do different kinds of damage, or it gives you +1 to attacking. There's a whole bunch of different.
Yeah, there's, instead of
ones.
this gives me +1 to attack and damage, I have a rune for +1 to attack and a rune for +1 damage die, which I can then upgrade to +2s, +3s, and then I can add fire damage or something. So you can sort of customize your weapons the way you want to. But you need runestones to do that.
And they're also leveled, so can't just use.
Yeah, so you can't just bum rush to a +3 greater striking battle axe of thunderbolts at level 1 because you wouldn't have the levels to acquire any of those items if your GM is following the rules of item levels. The mesmerizing opal and the owlbear claw are what are called talismans, which are something that you affix to whatever it lists that they're affixed to, and then they're a one-time bang. So, like, if you have this mesmerizing opal affixed to your armor, before you roll your deception check to faint, you can activate this pendant, and it goes choo, and it will save you from a critical failure. Or the owlbear claw. If you get a critical hit with the weapon that you have affixed the claw to, you can consume it to gain that weapon's critical specialization effect, which means different things depending on what the weapon is. So, like, longswords do something special if you get a critical. They do something different than battle axes. They do something different than a pike versus a halberd. Like, they all do different things. Cool at early levels, but a lot of the martial characters get those specializations just for being higher level martial characters.
Is anyone opposed to Zoma having the owlbear claw?
I mean, it seems like you are going to get the most use out of it.
You were punched.
Does Punch get an effect out of their critical?
Critical specialization.
Maybe if I had claws of some kind, but I'm just using my fists.
So
You could just duct tape the claw to your wrist.
I mean, so your fists count as weapons, so they are in the brawling category. So they would be the critical specialization for brawling, which the target has to succeed against a fort save or be slowed, which means they have one fewer action until the end of your next turn.
Oh, that's big.
You could also put it on your darts, which means if you get it, a target takes a d6 persistent bleed damage.
So have we just not been doing that?
You have to have a feat that grants you that class specialization.
Got it.
And it's only when
Okay.
you get a critical.
Right.
Firearm is one. Shield is one.
So when do all these things start kicking in?
When we choose to activate them is what I'm getting.
I mean, like around, like in 5e, they're like around level 3, your character starts to feel like the class.
Oh.
In Pathfinder, when is that?
I don't know how to answer that question because I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Can anybody
Yeah.
explain
So-
what they think I mean? And I will confirm.
So, like, right now we all feel kind of, if I'm understanding right, generic adventurers. When do we start feeling like a magus, a barbarian, like, you know, specialized? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, our tool belt feels kind of bare right now.
Well, you are level 1 characters. So, like, if we pull up
Did-
Druid.
You froze up for several seconds there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my processor is attempting to keel over. Your Bran, do you have the shield block feat? You do have the shield block feat. Look at that.
I do?
Yep.
How?
Because you get it for being a druid. Because you could be walking around with like a staff and a shield and beat fools about the head and shoulders with your stick and have a shield in your other hand. But so you
Can your shield break?
yes,
Yes.
every item can break.
Jesus.
So as you gain levels in your class, you get to pick specific druid feats, and those are what let you kind of customize specifically what you can do.
Huh?
So at level 2, you can pick like you could have an animal companion if you wanted. you could get a magic plant weapon that does special things. And, you know, sometimes it's simple things like poison resistance. And you kind of construct the class that you would like to play based on the druid feats and skill feats that you take as you level up. Beyond that, there's a lot more focus on your gear and making your gear do what you want.
Mhm.
So, like, if you wanted to be Thor, you'd probably pick one of the martial classes and, you know, do the martial thing, but also spend the time and get a warhammer and make it do a bunch of damage and maybe put the throwing ability on it and then, like, lightning damage, things like that.
Mhm.
So the emphasis is more on build it the way you want it than here's a fantasy, go live it out, if that makes sense. There is also the expectation that there's a lot more downtime for you to make money, craft these items, sell the items you don't want, try to find the items you do want.
Does anyone want the unholy water?
Just do.
I would probably. I mean, I think any one of us could use it. Because you
Yeah.
just splash it on your weapon.
We all have distance things, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my darts.
I have javelins.
And then Bren and Rizri have spells. Bren also has a gun, although he would need to buy ammo soon, probably.
If we want, I can also take the unholy water, or if Paunch would want it.
No, go ahead. I do think whoever takes the buckler should probably take the opal, since they kind of go hand in hand. If the buckler is even going to be used.
That makes sense.
And then can Zelma have the owlbear claw? Paunch, do you want the sun rod? I think you should take the sun rod.
Either me or
Either-
Rizri should have the sunrod, yeah.
You can't see in dim light or have dark vision.
Oh,
Rizri has
can
low
see-
light
she
vision.
has low light vision.
okay, yeah, I should probably take that.
Paunch
And
gets a glow
then
stick.
2 more items.
Comprehension
cloak.
elixir.
The cloak looks comfy.
It's true.
I feel like Rizri would feel weird about using that cloak.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably.
So I don't want it.
Is the implication that it's made out of cat?
Like you rest like a cat.
Yeah, it's enchanted with cat powers.
I mean, it is expressly black velvet.
I can't feed Pudge fish, then he'd be an abomination. I had to go back to the store to get more peanut butter.
I haven't even
Who
looked at
wants
these
to
ones.
read more?
I'll-
I don't understand what the cloak is actually.
So the
Say it.
cloak, you can rest comfortably as opposed to like oh, the ground is uncomfortable, blah 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 blah. And also when you're sleeping, normally you would take a -4 status penalty to hear danger, like somebody coming up and trying to stab you. You would only take a -2 status penalty.
Yeah. So, if you sleep uncomfortably, you end up tired the next day, and so you aren't at your fighting best. The same is true if you sleep in your armor, because that's uncomfortable.
But
so
if someone sleeps in their armor but is wearing the cloak, would that negate that, or?
seems like
I don't think I'm wearing armor, am I?
at the moment I don't believe you are. You might have leather armor on.
I probably wouldn't need that as much as people in.
You do have leather armor on at the moment.
That seems like another Zoma item, maybe.
I mean, leather is also uncomfortable to sleep in.
Oh, you're okay. Why did I
Yeah.
think
I
you
have.
were?
I think I have leather armor too, but I'm not gonna take the cloak. I will take the elixir though, unless someone else wants to read more.
No, take it, nerd.
Go for it.
Bren, why don't you take the Cloak of Feline Rest?
Okay.
Okay, so Bren gets a nice black cloak. Rizri gets distillation of nerd. And we split up the money. Kerchoo.
I have so much stuff.
Why?
Cool.
Warning, more item assignments than items available. What do you mean? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Take the item. Okay. We're just gonna manually do this, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right.
Rizri.
Just take that item.
Inventory goes to Rizri. Goes to Rizri. Goes to Rizri.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to use the short sword.
Are you not as good at it?
No, okay, so like, it's a +1, so I get +8 to my attacks, +8 +4 +0, which is, that's cool. But then my damage, instead of a 1d8 +4, it's a 1d6 +4.
Yeah,
Well,
but you have to hit to get
mathematically-
that damage.
Yeah, mathematically over time you're going to be doing more damage because you'll hit more often.
I hope so. Well,
It's also 5% more likely to crit.
The subtraction of the penalty is really nice on a third swing.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
And also you might
fine.
crit more.
True.
Because you don't need a 20.
You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
It's true. It's true.
But what is a sandwich? Please explain.
Oh, it's a hot dog.
As you all divvy up the loot,
Anybody in the chat that wants to fight with me about a hot dog being a sandwich, I'll be here until 4 a.m.
no, don't do it.
No, they won't because they know they'll lose.
Sure, that's why.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, brain. You distribute the loot amongst yourselves. still feeling a little strange about it. And unless you have any further reasons to stay, I presume you will go outside and return home.
You mean I gotta touch grass?
Ain't no grass for you to touch.
Bless.
It's snowy outside.
It's heckin' windy.
It is, in fact, heckin' windy.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, you can hightail it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I want
And
to go sleep in a bed.
we will have you return home, and we'll get through all of the return home and perhaps the consequences therein next time.
Okay.
'Cause
Consequences.
It's 11
You
o'clock,
mean rewards.
and I have to work tomorrow. Because my job hates me.
Yeah, same.
So, thank you all for joining me this evening.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
No!
Oh, fine. Eh. 1, 2, 3. Vandal, who are you? What do you do?
I'm
Where can we
Vandal.
find you?
I do video game. Sometimes
You do video game.
I do video game. Very rarely I stream on Twitch. Sometimes maybe,
It's true.
Game good.
and that's it.
Nice. Do I not have a code for this? I should. Eh. Robin, who are you? What do you do? Where can we find you?
I'm here. I'm live right now.
It's true. Worth noting, if for whatever reason you're watching my stream and you don't want the spoilers that go into seeing the DM run things, go hang out in Robin's channel. You can see the player perspective of all of these things, and also watch Ryan pay rent this month.
Someone's gotta.
It's true.
So true.
Plum, who are you? What do you do? Where can we find you?
Well, quite simply,
What the fuck is in your hand?
that's a yodeling pickle. I am the biggest, dumbest ass in the Pacific Northwest. I can be found wherever books are sold or in a dumpster near you. Take it away, Johnny.
Last, certainly not least, Karish, who are you? What do you do? Where can we find you?
I don't know.
Just
Relatable.
That's fair. Well, this has certainly been a trip. We've learned some things, and I have to Google how to hurl enemies. How to throw
My back.
enemy. Welcome back.
Hi. You can't find me apparently. Just no. You can find me sometimes on Twitch, usually on other people's channels. You can find me on my own channel, Karish Valendar. Find me over on Twitter, Karish Valendar. Find me on Blue Sky, just Karish. And that's about it.
Alrighty. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm a deafen, and we're gonna let this last little bit of music play out, and I will see y'all some other time.
Bye bye.